live. Got my phone. It's currently charged at 52%. Just give me a second. I need to just check something out. Okay, should be live. Check. Yes, we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome to, of course, Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition playthrough. Of course, starting episode 6 is the 6th episode. Just gotta send the stream to my girlfriend and, of course, to a couple other people. One being my good friend Cyrus, and of course one to the Dr. McKay Discord. For a second. Oh god. There we go. It's been sent. And we should be fully live. So hello. Yes, like I said. Hi babe. Welcome. Hi Cyrus. Yeah, I just thought I'd send it out to you and Amy, because I know YouTube will probably watch the stream. Because, you know, my best friend and my girlfriend are in the chat now. So yeah, welcome. Yeah, we're going to do Noveria today. Well, Noveria in a minute. I've just got to do a couple of things first. So we'll be doing Noveria. We're just going to do real quick. Going to quickly go do. Where is it? So it's, yeah, the Yangtze system. Do the Yangtze system, which is basically the. That's where we're going to Horsehead Nebula in a minute. There's Tau, Voyager, Anakin Beta, Armstrong Nebula, Kepler Verge, Hawking's Ada. Wait. Voyager cluster, okay. So it's in the Voyager cluster. Sorry, everyone. Just gotta remember where it is. Voyager cluster. Hawking's Ada. Voyager cluster. The Yangtze system. I'm gonna go search for Admiral Kahaku, or Kahoku, who is someone we talked to in the last couple parts. He had his soldiers had gone missing, and now he has gone missing. And of course, he was talking about Cerberus, who is a pretty key sort of. We'll go do this. We'll land in a minute, but they are a pretty sort of figurehead, a pretty big, like, you know, faction within Mass Effect, especially going forward with Mass Effect 2 and 3. They're more prominent in those two games than this one. They're more of a background character. They sort of build you into it, like, hey, here's this Black Ops unit of the Alliance that kind of are very, very xenophobic and do sort of a lot of Black Ops, you know, sort of, hey, we're going to do the evil shit so the Alliance doesn't have to. Think of it like Blackwatch and Overwatch. The Alliance is Overwatch, And Cerberus is Blackwatch. Basically being, you know, hey, we'll do the dark shit just so you guys don't have to. So yeah. Hey. Also, I got myself some snacks earlier because my mum, someone, either my sister or my mum, my sister's mum's or sister's friend's mum, forgot my chicken chunks. Someone forgot my chicken chunks. They were meant to get me some. My mum asked them to get, of course, 2 portions of my chicken chunks, which I love my chicken chunks from the what's it called, the Womble Inn in town. So instead, I got my mum said, when you go down to the shop, you can get some stuff for yourself. So I got myself a meal deal, which I had my usual of the sausage, bacon, and egg triple, a Kit Kat Chunky Duo salted caramel, which I've got like half of it left, so one of the Kit Kat bars left, and of course, because I'm so glad they're now stocking these in the shop near me, Monster Viking Berry Energy. Monster Energy Viking Berry, which is one of my favorite monsters right now. I used to love the Aussie Lemonade, but I think the Viking Berry is where it's at. Okay, we'll take Ashley and Tali. Noveria, we're taking Tali and Liara, because Liara is needed for Noveria, because there's some special dialogue on Noveria for Liara. Of course, earlier I was playing a lot of Skyrim, and that's what I was kind of doing when I wasn't doing chores or stuff around the house or going to the shop. That's what I was doing. I was playing Skyrim. But just before, from like 7 to 8 p.m, no, that was not doing thingy. Decryption hacking. There we go. Got those maxed. I'm going to get electronics maxed next, and then get her armor upgrade, and then pistol upgraded. Equipment. Let's just see if we... Ooh, give her the Storm. Naginata. See, we can't give her, she can't have human armor. Okay, we're gonna go down here first. Before we go anywhere near the research stations. The research stations you kind of have to do one after another because they are pretty relevant to the current quest run. Or current mission. Not quest. Quests are Skyrim and fantasy based, not sci-fi based. Sci-fi is missions. Fantasy is quests. So yeah. Still think the Mako is a pretty shit vehicle. I have been playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and I will say,
on my way.
Nomad, way better of a vehicle. Nice. All upgrades. Okay. This facility anomaly. We'll go to this one first. I do want to say, everyone, hopefully, like I said, tomorrow on the post, I did say that we should be playing, not Mass Effect, Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Continuing the slight, going to be base building a little bit, And then we're of course gonna try and get some more resources. Gotten for, of course, the base. We need to get our base built up as we can. I'm also thinking about installing the Crew Motorsport Pro, because that's now on PlayStation Plus, I think, this month. I'm gonna check what's on what's new this month.
To me.
Go, go, go!
Charging up.
Hold the line. I gotta be more careful.
Not my line of sight. Park it up.
Oh.
Got him.
Come on, get back here. Oh my god. You know what? Invisibility. Adrenaline burst. Shield upgrade. There we go.
Looks like
Diagnostic.
Cerberus has other bases on this world, Commander.
Yep. Sadly. Eliminated threat in the facility continued to one of the other nearby lab sites. Yep. Cerberus.
Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Cerberus do a lot of experiments on creatures and aliens to basically try and make it so that humanity can stay on top. They are very, very human-centered. Sadly, we are going to have to work with them in the second game. Yep, we're going to have to work with them in the second game. But in the third game, we get to beat the shit out of them. The series is going to be pretty small. This series is probably only like 12 episodes, maybe. Because we're on 6th episode, and we're not even starting Noveria yet. We've been doing a lot of side quests. Because a lot of these actually help out with getting points for Mass Effect 3. And if you're wondering what points I mean war score. So stuff like, you know, if I found some Asari writings, do they help out with the Asari biotics? I found a bunch of Turian insignias. Oh yes, the Turians are now helping us because we found some ancient Turian insignias that helped with maybe training. So maybe that gives like a Turian armada or Turian squad we've got a boost in their point score. It's the small things that help the war score, and you know, it's kind of one of my favorite things about the second game. Okay, we're not going straight into that one.
Hostile spot.
Gotta make sure that doesn't.
and making sure we get some stuff. Okay, no problem, Saras. Welcome back. I was just talking about the war score for Mass Effect and how basically doing these kind of side missions help out with the war score in Mass Effect 3. Because, if you guys don't know, like I said, I'm going to be carrying over my progress from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2 to Mass Effect 3. So, all conversation, all the, you know, all the decisions I make in this, you know, in this, well, game, are going to affect thorium. Oh, thorium.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Think we're good, Commander?
No problem, babe. I know what you're doing. I've seen you we were on call earlier, and I know. I think you told me you were sorting out your pens. All like what? 200 of them, I think you said there were. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing. My favorite game, of course, I'm looking forward to playing is Mass Effect 2. 120, okay. Ooh, okay. I'm kind of thinking I'm going down. Because I want her to have tech and biotic protection. Pardon me. Oh, hello, Quarian armor, nice. Yeah, she's not got the Hydra one. She's now using a medium Quarian armor. Actually, let's give her armor ablative coatings, because the fact is I want her damage protection. So yeah, looking forward to playing Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, like I said, my favorite out of all the Mass Effect games. Of course, like I said in previous episodes, it goes Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect Andromeda, and then Mass Effect 1 is my top 4 Mass Effects. Now, does that mean I hate Mass Effect 1? Absolutely not. I love Mass Effect 1. It just means that I don't like it as much as I like Andromeda. Because the fact is, I like Andromeda more due to the fact of the Nomad, and also I like certain characters better. Now, don't get me, the freaking crew of Mass Effect 1 are like amazing. Of course, they stick with you. Most of them stick with you throughout the entire trilogy. So, you know, it's something you've got to realize. But Mass Effect Andromeda has some of my favorite crew. Also, if theories start to be believed,
I'm on my way.
one of your crew members from Mass Effect Andromeda is related to Saren. It's theorized that Vetra might actually be Saren's daughter. And if so, that's a whole can of worms, the fact that you can have a relationship, and if not, screw Vetra in Mass Effect Andromeda. Because yes, in Mass Effect Andromeda you can romance veteran Nix, who is basically one of your crew members. And of course she's a Turian. She's the only female Turian that we know or have ever been able to interact with outside of DLC. In terms of like having them as like a mainstay character. We of course have Garrus, who is a male Turian. But, you know.
Take cover.
Good to go.
Ooh, that was very close. And, uh-oh. A little bit of a hint towards who we're going to be facing in a bit. Push up. Totally move up. Okay. I may as well open up the containment.
Take out those hostiles!
One last stop to make, Commander. We owe Kahoku that much.
That was a racked eye. Check the pulse, but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sailed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Oh god, it's Admiral Kahoku. Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Be at peace, soldier. Be at peace. Oh yeah, they did update the things. Also, in the second and third game, none of that cooldown. Basically, it's all turned into mags and not heat clips. So basically, there was no cooldown mechanic in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Okay. That's it. Let's head to the to orbit. Okay. Into Nephron in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. Yep. We're going to take out that facility. I'll go for shock troop and then give me assault rifles. Also, this is also why we're kind of doing a lot of side quests. We're trying to get more Paragon. We've only got 1 out of, I think, 4 sections. No, 5 sections of Paragon. Yeah, the mag system for Mass Effect 2 and 3, and then, of course, Andromeda. Amazon... Oh, Columbia, there we go. But yeah, no. Mass Effect 1 had a sort of, like, weird heat system. I swear if it's fucking Shepard, I'ma fucking lose my mind, because, like... I like Shepard, and all that. But to be honest, we had 3 games with Shepard in it, and 1 game without, and I don't care what anyone says. We do not need Shepard to be revived again. He can be an NPC. He can be a character that basically is out in the world. Yes, can exist and alive again. But do not make them the main character. I want the main character to be our own N7. Allow us to maybe be Turian or Sansari, a freaking Quarian. Allow us just to be our own character. Just do not DEI it. Do not make it like fucking Dragon Age Veilguard. As long as it's not like Veilguard, then I'm happy. Because I swear to God, fucking Veilguard was absolutely you were playing a HR manager. You couldn't be evil like in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. You couldn't be Renegade or freaking... You couldn't even do what you do in Mass Effect, Dragon Age Inquisition, where you can literally let one of your companions die. I mean, yeah, you can kick out Blackwall for lying about something. You can deny Sarah from being a companion because you don't like how she does certain things. So yeah. I like that kind of a thing. As long as it's got that and you can be somewhat evil and you can be Renegade or Paragon. So yeah. Yeah, like I say, I want to be a custom character. Ryder was a nice step forward in that with Mass Effect Andromeda. And like you could make your own Ryder. Name them, give them the first name of whatever you want. But yeah, no, just allow us to, and I feel like that's why they also kind of made Mass Effect Legendary Edition, so you can import your Mass Effect Legendary Edition save for Mass Effect 5 maybe. Say all your choices in the original Mass Effect trilogy maybe work out and show or create the universe of Mass Effect 5. Let's say Rex died and the Krogan don't get the genophage cured. Oh, what's that like? Where? What happens to the universe for that? What happens to the Krogan? Are they no longer around, or are they just really, really scarce and almost extinct? Like, I just want variety. And I want to hear some, like, unique stuff for past choices, like in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Like in Mass Effect Andromeda, when you get to the later end of the game, you can actually get dialogue from the Sony and all that, audio logs, about the Reaper invasion. Because by the time you got out of there and got to the Andromeda system, the Reaper invasion had happened. So yeah. Just hoping there's some unique stuff. As long as Mass Effect 5 is good, I'll be happy.
Get down!
Incoming!
Shields down.
Cassie, go to bed. Cassie, go to bed.
On me.
Cassie, go to bed. Sorry guys, give me a second. I might have to pause for a minute to let the dog out. Okay, I will say this. Mass Effect 3's multiplayer was more about the war than it was about anything else. That's why I kind of liked it. And you did get to play as other races. You got to play as a Krogan, I think Asari, Turian, and I think even Drell. But yeah, there were stuff that you could do in multiplayer only. Come on, Cassie. Come on. But to be honest, I really think multiplayer should be back in Mass Effect. Next Mass Effect. Well, the thing is, though, also, Mass Effect 3's multiplayer was linked to the single player. You had to play multiplayer in order to get the best outcome in single player, because the multiplayer victories you got counted for what was called, I think, war score. One of the war score things, they were split into two supplies and then forces. Cassie, what are you doing? Right. Leave it. Come on. So, yeah. Multiplayer was kind of used for that. Mass Effect Andromeda did have a nice multiplayer with the strike team missions. Hello, Cassie. Hello. Sorry, just giving the doggo. Just giving the doggo scratches. Oh. There we go. But yeah. Oh god. No, do not want to lose my phone. No, she wasn't refusing to sleep. It's more like she was just being a nuisance, like she usually is. You're not getting me fucking Kit Kat. It's chocolate, Cassie. Sorry about that. Dog just wants my Kit Kat. I'd love for it to have more options in the story. We don't know what the multiplayer is going to be like for Mass Effect 5. We don't even know what Mass Effect 5 is going to truly be called. Cautiously press a few buttons and alarm chimes. The optical database flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit internal computer. Its memory wiped. The computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Okay, so basically, yeah. think of some of the things we wanted to open. I'm just gonna check. Is there nothing else we can grab over here? Okay, it's just no. There's nothing else for us to grab.
You lead. I'll follow.
I'm a little tired. I did not go to sleep until like 4 a.m. this morning. Well, I fell asleep around 4 a.m. Woke up about 9 a.m., 8 or 9. And then that was when my mum phoned me to let the dog out or to check the electric. I let the dog out. And then I went back to bed for a bit. I think what I did was go to bed. Yeah, I went to bed for about a couple hours. I woke up around about 2. Mum had phoned me, told me, hey, you need to get dressed and go meet your sister because she's got some shopping that she needs. I wanted her to bring me stuff from One Berlin, and then of course a couple bits and bobs from Herons. So yeah, I had to go meet her. Got told, oh, you have 2 packs of or 2 portions of your chicken chunks there for you. I was like really happy because I love my chicken chunks from One Berlin. And yeah, turns out no chicken chunks. Someone forgot them. And of course, that led me to getting my meal deal and my crisps from the shop. So I've got like some Tesco's cheese balls, bacon rashers, and onion rings. So yeah.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
If you know something about Cerberus, you'd better tell me.
I suspect I know less about Cerberus than you do. I'm merely an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Oh,
you see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to
No
us.
problem.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands.
Give me a second. I'm just going to check.
Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Yeah, well, the next time we meet the Shadow Broker, they're dead. They're going to die. Give me a second. I know there's a certain specific one. Okay, so yeah. Now we head to Noveria. Oh, yikes. Okay, we're gonna go to... We'll check out the other system first. Medallion, nice. Okay, nothing there. Oh, something unknown. Can't do anything there now. Guessing there'll be something later on. Okay. Okay, just gonna check all the worlds on this system. Matriarch's writings. And now we go to Noveria. Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is source of many wild conspiracy theories. It's colony founded in 2163, population of 361,400. Its capital is Port Hassan, or Hashan. Its orbital distance is 0.8 AU. Orbital period 0.9 years, Earth years. Radius of 5,656 kilometers. Day length of 52 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure of 0.87 Earth atmospheres. Average temperature -1 Celsius, so below freezing. And surface gravity 0.81 gravity. So it's slightly less gravity than Earth. But yeah, -1,
Control,
so
this
it's
is the SSV Normandy,
basically just
requesting a
full of
vector and a
freezing
berth.
temps.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah. Oh, they're not gonna like me because I am a Council Spectre. And, yeah, they're not gonna like it. Because I can go anywhere and do anything. And I'm gonna take it Liara and Tali because there is a merchant on here that sells alien armor.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Which actually, let me just check. I want to get Liara upgraded. Electronics upgraded for Tali. And there we go.
Beer. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
To be honest, I like the
Presley
Mass
has the
look
deck.
for people.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Yeah. Liara.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Yes. Spectre. Spectre. Well, first human Spectre. Commander Shepard.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive
the
board does
helmet
everything in
designs
its
this game.
power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Yes, we are. We're going to trust Liara and her
Welcome to Port Hanshan,
judgment.
the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development.
So, yeah.
For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
If I remember correctly, this Hanar is the one that we need to speak to for the...
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies. Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
So you need terrain armor. Harry Krogan armor. Anything tier 4 or below. For now, it's just going to get sold. Yeah, there's a lot of tier 5 stuff. So I'm just checking or getting rid of any like extra We want as much money as possible. I'm gonna buy this heavy Krogan heavy armor. But I kind of want to get the Krogan medium armor. You know what, we'll get the terrain armor.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea? Maybe later. Of course. This one...
Okay, ooh, kinetic buffer and polonium rounds. Tier 7. Ooh. I'm going to take that polonium rounds, or the kinetic buffer. I know. Yeah, tier 7 kinetic. Do need to talk some. Parasini.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
I'll look into it and get back.
I appreciate your report.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
I have no more questions at this
Good.
time.
I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
I really hate Annaleus.
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annaleus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
We'll go to the bar. I think it's this way. Down here. To be honest, Mass Effect 3 doesn't have great, or Mass Effect 1 doesn't have great. Oh no, that's not the bar. That's the transport facility. No, the Mass Effect 1 armor is just not that great. This is the helmet. These are helmets. They don't look good. Look kind of crap. Mass Effect 2 and 3, however, has helmets that I do like. Like the iconic Shepard helmet.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity.
Yep.
Or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about binary helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in binary helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific.
Oh,
We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
I'm gonna gain some Paragon. That's a good way to get Paragon.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think...
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Can I help you?
Okay. Lord Quinn.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... what is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'll try.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
Yes, basically, the Alliance just want to break laws. And, you know, digging into, well, the people. Well, let me go check. This is to elevate to hotel. Hotel. To synthetic insights, so down here. Yeah, investigating into binary helix would cause some problems for the Alliance, and of course reflect badly on me being a Spectre. So, of course, doing that would be a big no-no.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
From all I've heard, blizzards are quite common here.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
There we go. Let's pull them. Let's grab this. Missing persons report to the attention administrator Analyst. My name Garoth is looking for information on the whereabouts of one of our freighters. He believes his brother's ship may have been attacked by privateers while traveling through the Strenna system. Investigate pattern. Ow, shit. Took a bit of a hit. Decrypt these. Yeah, you can beat the shit out of people in this game, and I love it. The fact you can just knock someone down. Do this. Boop! And just gun them down. The perfect way to kill them. It's the perfect way to do it. Secure wall safe. Download the evidence from Lorik's computer.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
And she's dead. There we go. Everything is back. Also, they were taking bribe money, so technically, I was just stopping some criminals.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Analeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keene. I'll be waiting.
Yep. Also, surprisingly, you're faster when running with your weapon out. Yeah, running with your weapon out It's faster.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
Okay, we need to speak to this woman. Parasini.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
Yes.
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Okay, let's get to Lord Keen.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Yeah.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
I wonder why.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers.
Yeah,
Saren,
true.
and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Ananias. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
We just gained, holy shit, 20-foot Paragon? And this is why we did Noveria first. This is why we did Noveria first, because goddamn, 24. Jesus.
Whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
Whoa, okay, so I'm just gonna say that is a lot of Paragon points. Jesus. Well, yep. First, I want to do this.
Tell me about the job. This one has procured a special... Maybe later. Of course.
Okay,
All right. Is there anything else this one might help you with? I'm just browsing. This one awaits your return.
okay, so I think we go over here. To go grab whatever it's need, whatever's the thing is. Grab the package. Wherever it is. It's a package. Trade package has been left outside Normandy. There it is. Go take down the layers and then we'll go do the thing.
Good day, Commander. I wonder, how have you been spending your time?
You know, Spectre business.
That's a polite way to brush me off. There was a break-in at the Synthetic Insights office. Several of my officers were killed. You wouldn't know anything, would you?
Some of your people died? My sympathies.
Thank you for saying that, but it does not bring them back. If you will excuse me, I must compose the letters to notify their families.
Okay, let's go take this down the layers. I think if we take this down the layers, we should get some more Paragon points. And then we'll go talk to Parasini about these things.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
Bear in mind, I'm just gonna say this. Tali, why is your suit fucking that tight? Like, you gotta realize, like, why are the suits in this game, like, way too tight against people's bodies? Like, even Shepard. Like, yeah, I know they're probably environmental suits, but still, goddamn. Shepard got cake. Okay, let's go talk to Annalise first. We're not going to mention Parasini's investigation.
I presume you are here to present me with Opold's package.
Yes, I have it with me.
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather advanced device. Certainly contraband. It would have been unfortunate if this had reached its buyer.
How thankful are you?
I am willing to give you 200 credits and a pass to leave Hanshan. Not with... You can only go to Peak 15 to speak to Lady Benezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks
you... know, that's a dangerous...
If there is nothing else, I would like to go back to... Good.
And then we'll talk to Thingy about...
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
Yeah, well, I think it's mainly for Mass
stress
Effect
off my
1.
back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
So yeah, we did just get proton rounds 4, so let's just see. Shield bypass but minus 20% damage, okay. Well, let's try that out. I'll do a rail extender. Pistol goes incendiary rounds. And then okay, now we got 4 more points. We'll go straight into assault rifles. Because now we're doing about increased damage by 20%, increased accuracy by 30%. We're doing a whole load of damage and stuff. Get throw upgraded. And for you, let's get your basic armor upgraded. So yeah. Now we can leave Port Hanshan and go on to the Peak 15 facility. Finally, after an hour and 22 minutes, we're finally going into Peak 15. Mainly because we spent a lot of time doing the Kahoku quest line. Or mission line. And then, now we're doing the Port 15 and Noveria.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Alright, no. And yeah. Geth stalkers.
I'd say these are what the matriarch has.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Yep. Geth destroyers. And now we get into the vehicle. The Mako. There's a couple places to stop along the way in the Mako. Because there are a couple crates that we need to collect. So, need to keep an eye out of them. There we go, here's one of them. Yep. shit. Oh god. Luckily we did make it through. Well, we have made it through. Ah, yes. Guest armature. Armatures or colossus. It's an armature. It's not big enough to be a colossus. Yeah, Geth armature. It was not big enough to be a colossus, even though these are Geth rocketries. Okay, let's get going. Yep, we should hopefully have this not... It won't be taking too long to complete Peak 15. Since I know this. To be honest, I've done this mission so many goddamn times. I've completed Mass Effect 1 I'd say about 5 times. Mass Effect 2 5 times, and Mass Effect 3 about 4.5 times. My most recent playthrough kind of got like stalled because I was doing stuff. I started streaming more. Well, I started streaming more on PlayStation. So, yeah.
The appeal of winter wears.
So yeah. Also because I kind of started doing this series. This is my current Mass Effect 3 playthrough had ended so early. So yeah, there's Peak 15. Of course, there are going to be characters we meet in this game that we're going to meet in Mass Effect 2 and 3. There's a character though, however, I'm going to kill in this game that would appear in Mass Effect 2 and get talked about in an update in the war logs for Mass Effect 3 if I let her live. But I've decided this playthrough I'm going to kill her. So I'm going to kill her before she can escape. Because the fact is, it causes some problems. I have to do this because otherwise they end up not following me. He's been hacked. Unity. I had to use Unity there. Get
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
There we go. Get the new shotgun. There we go, give her that. And kinetic buffer. Stiletto, nice. Okay. Yeah, Tali's using the pistol because we have her using, or her sort of more spec'd into pistols and assault rifles.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
I agree, and also we're about to meet
What was that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Yep. That thing. Say hello to the Arachnid. Oh god. Yeah, I need to regen my health. I'm actually losing. Gravitic weapons researcher. Let's see. Disrupt the torpedoes. Yep, giant bugs. The Rachni, oh, there's a lot of history with the Rachni in this game, and we'll actually learn a lot about it in a minute.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Oh god. Oh no, I know this part. So I'm gonna hate this bit because, yeah. You know what? That's why I need so much Omni Gel. How much Omni? We still don't have enough Omni Gel. Okay. Let's get upgrades to combat armor. Lift and warp. Pistols. And let's repair this with fucking Omni Gel. The reason why we're repairing it with Omni Gel is because the freaking manual for this, or manual
It looks
repair,
like you're trying to
does
restore
not.
this facility.
Yeah, just
Would
does
you
not
like
work.
help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems.
Nice.
Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15.
Yay.
This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
Okay.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific
That's
query.
all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Wait, this is the rooftop communications. Not yet. I think we need to get these. These repaired first.
Now entering main reactor. User alert.
Well, while we're letting the dog out, I will pause for a minute. As we gotta go let the dog go outside. Do you want to say, of course, to everyone? Hope you guys have enjoyed so far. I know my commentary is not exactly entertaining, but of course the game we're playing is a very fun one. And we are taking regular breaks. Like, as we need. As and when we need to. But for right now, I need to find the jug. There we go, there's the jug. I've got a jug that I need to fill with water in order to fill the kettle up. Because I need to get myself some milk. Oh, I need to get myself a cup of tea. So yeah. Filling up the jug to fill up the kettle. Once the kettle's filled up, grab my milk out the fridge. Cassie, go do your business. Cassie, go on. Go do your business. Just making sure the dog does her business. Business means, of course, anything that she needs to do outside. That's what we kind of coined the term. There we go. She's got extra water now. Her bowl's been filled. Kettle's on. Cassie. In. Bed. So yeah, do you want to also say, everyone? Tomorrow, with the fact that we're doing, of course, give me a second. I will be right back, everyone. My mother is calling for me. So yeah, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, everyone. So if you need to go to the toilet or anything right now, go take it, and we should not be back until you get back. So yeah, I will be right back, everyone. And boom, we have returned. Sorry about that, everyone. Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. But yeah, welcome back. Sorry about that. I got my cup of tea now.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Now we're gonna have to deal with some gas.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Gas destroyer down.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay. Should be able to get up here and then across to get to the next area.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
That's a gap juggernaut. That's where we need to go.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are
Jesus
offline.
Christ. You do not need to keep repeating yourself, Mira. Diplomatic. Oh, hello. Diplomatic. Hooking area to investigate a strange biotic commune. Okay. A biotic commune. So, religious cult? A biotic cult. Well then, that's gonna be fun to fight. Because, of course, I'm not great with biotics and I'm a soldier. I'm gonna be using soldier for both, pretty much everything. There we go. Fuel lines fixed.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I know. Now we need to go get the landlines. I will say though, the armor does look okay on female characters, but on males it looks a bit weird. On females, mainly the reason why it looks okay is because it's, you know, well, form-fitting, should I say.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Yeah.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
And more Rachni.
are disabled. Passenger trams...
Actually, I might change off from proton rounds to incendiary rounds. Take a bit of a less accuracy, but...
are offline.
Ooh, hello, that is a...
Online. How may I assist you?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
When emergency...
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Oh, what? Okay, we're gonna enable landlines, which, if I remember correctly, is somewhere up here. There we go. Landlines. Flee the repairs to peak 15. We should be able to talk to Mira now.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
Override. Open the doors now.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
See ya. Let's get through this mission, and then we'll end off. Next week, of course, we'll be going to Ferros. This week, it's Noveria. Oh, dog.
I do not like this place. Too many dark secrets.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist
Tell me
you?
what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
Hot labs.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during
Excuse me.
development. The complex is built within a glacier.
Give me a
In
second,
the
guys.
event of an accident,
Get back in the
it
living
can
room.
be irradiated
Cassie,
and sunk into the
in the
ice.
living room. Sorry, everyone. Dog opened the fucking door. Leave the door alone, Cassie. You're not allowed out the living room when I'm in here. Okay,
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical systems are operating within normal tolerances. There are 1,473,831 faults in non-critical systems. Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Come out while you can.
Yep. Now we're at the tram station to go to the hot labs. Or the substation. It's a Rift Station.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Nice.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay. Emergency exit only. It's hot labs.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can they run the train?
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
They're trying to wear them down. Once they got you worn down, the attack overwhelms. That's kind of a attack they're trying to probably do. Okay, can't activate that.
You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you? That stain in the corner is where Ellie died. I wanted to ask her out, but I never...
What?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
No, we do meditation.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to...
Science pukes. Just bug out and leave them to die. All their fault anyway.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
Well, you got something actually not bad from me. Better assault rifle would have been nice. Okay, 7, 5, 15. Take that. Just sell even tier 5.
What? No!
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Gentle. Give the dog a treat.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
And talk to the medical team.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage.
Yep.
I know you can't see that.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
There you go. And we'll run the equipment. While we go into the scientist quarters and go speak to the Volus. Easy decryption. Quarantine and barracks. Yeah, we'll go to the barracks and check it out and basically hopefully get some answers and maybe a way to the hot labs. Yeah, basically it's a bioweapon that can be... but the fact is it won't spread after it's infected the host. So it's basically a bioweapon without the pandemic. So yeah.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Dr. Zonmua. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Ooh, yikes.
I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
You're not part of the crew.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
Great, another human wandering around where they're not wanted. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Guess what? I don't care.
The sooner we're off this...
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I need to get to the...
I told you to leave.
Shit. Maintenance. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one will get you. How can you tell jokes?
Okay. God won't let me into the thingy. I need to talk to the doctor about that.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Nope, I do not have any cigarettes.
Yes?
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science... Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following up. I've been administering stims at their... We had a medic, I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs.
When you were taken offline.
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine
What
breach
treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Okay, we need to find a way into that maintenance area to get the cure. But we can't.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you
Remember
later.
to report any suspicious noises.
So that's to the... We need to get down here again. Figure out a way to get into that... into the thingy lab. We need to get that cure.
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
God damn it. See, authorization required. I need authorization to get into the maintenance area.
What?
I heard you were in.
Who?
I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know.
You think I want absolution?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've been there. You take Ventralis for permission to enter the quarantine labs. Okay. So I need to go back up to Captain Ventralis. So, that's what I need to do.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me
Okay.
both.
Okay, so he's gonna let us in. Okay, hopefully we shouldn't... We're gonna be like, this episode's gonna be a pretty long one anyway. But I am trying to somewhat not speed run, but like kind of go a bit faster in completing this mission.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Okay. Research notes. Make cure. Oh, okay, so... Shit. That's the last little bit. Created cure.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Bitch is now dead. If only she had not tried that. There's like 4 chemicals that can be combined. Yep. Okay, let's get out of here.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to Dr. Cohen. Get access to the medical maintenance area. Thanks to him. And then gets down to the hot labs.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren, the Spectre?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Okay.
This system is online and ready to provide Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
They seem to be coming along well.
They don't look much better.
It'll take time for them to recover. They're through the worst.
Good news. I'll see you around.
Of course. Be careful.
And we did just get like 24 Paragon for that. So we are now in Tier 3 Paragon. Nice. See, the thing is, like both me and Marcus, if you guys know who he is, he's Nexus Studio Gaming. Usually join me and him and Graham, also known as Dr. McKay's Gaming, usually play Helldivers 2 on a Tuesday. Yep.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we usually play Helldivers 2 on a Tuesday at around about 7 p.m. Anywhere between 7 and 8 p.m. is start. Or no, 6 and 7 p.m. start. And then we usually play for like a couple games. We play for like 6 games, 6 missions. So yeah, usually you'll find us there. But me and him both agreed, like, we usually go Paragon. We never... It's so hard to do Renegade in this game. Like, you have to intentionally go Renegade with the intention of being a dick and being an asshole. So yeah. but like me and Marcus have really a hard time going Renegade. We just can't. We just can't go Renegade for some odd reason. Yep. Loot everything.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Sorry to hear the crunching, guys. I mean, a few crisps. Just taking the, just eating a few snackos. We need to pause for a minute just so I can have a drink. Sorry, everyone. Just need to have a drink. Sorry. Just gotta have my nice warm cup of tea. Yep. Geth. They're working for Saren. Bionic Commandos. She's losing power. Overkill. There we go. And boom.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
Yep.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers.
Interesting.
I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
This is why we bring Liara to this mission.
Die.
And this is why we always do like
I
missions
cannot
before
go
this.
on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Yep. Yara's mother is dead.
I do not like this place.
And then the Rachni Queen. There is a choice here, and you'll find out about the choice in a minute.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing.
I do like.
They are lost to silence. And their suffering.
I want Easter eggs.
They cannot be saved.
They don't have monies.
They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary.
Yeah.
Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
Mm-hmm.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
What's your plans?
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the
Honorarium
chance
of
to
corporate service. Complete Noveria.
pose anew. We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
There's a reason why we let her out and let her free. It's because if we don't, in Mass Effect 3, the Reapers create a synthetic Rachni Queen. And if you try to recruit that Rachni Queen, it causes so many problems. You lose a lot of war score. Also, we just gained a lot of things, and we are almost to tier 4. Okay, let's get some upgrades to pistols. Let's go with let's go singularity. 2 more into pistols. Just take our helmet off now. Yeah, we can't go down there. We can go down to the hot labs to go kill her children, to stop her children from becoming tools of Saren.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a Council Spectre. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the Operations Director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting.
Yes.
This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Give me a second before we do anything. I gotta let the dog out again. Sorry, everyone. Come on, let me through. Thank you, Cassie. Open the door. Come on, Cassie. Okay, dog has been let out. Let's just see the conversation through.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
Yep.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here.
Cassie,
I am
come
not
here.
so much good for searching now,
Cassie.
yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
There we go. Just turn the lights off, everyone. Do you want to also say to everyone watching past or current stream or currently on the stream and to the future, if you guys want, of course, to catch me live, make sure to keep an eye on my post section of the channel. That way you can see when and if I'm streaming each day. If I post an update and it says I'm streaming, make sure to check within an hour or two of the time that stream is meant to take place in order to basically, you know if I'm streaming. Because I have done this before where I've said I was going to stream, I've had to delay it like 10 or 20 minutes before the stream for like an hour or two.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Ah, Rachni. Getting the purge codes. Kathy, go. Come on, move. Sorry, guys. Just my dog.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't
There's going to be a bit of a
authorization.
So I'm going to do this option first because it's such a unique line, and also I know what this means.
Sic semper tyrannis.
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
So yeah, that is what Shepard was about to say, or mumble. It was literally Sic semper tyrannis. Which I think I remember correctly. Oh. Give me a second. I need to remember what this is. Sic semper tyrannis, thus always to tyrants. So yeah, that's what it means. So yeah, that is what Shepard was about to say. But yeah, we will put in the prop code.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Get out of here. Get out of there. I know. I had to heal. And there we go. We have completed. Yep. Depart rest station via the passenger tram that you've arrived in. First, before we do anything, we're gonna just gonna look at armor. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get back to the Normandy.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, though, this Rachni Queen is actually different. She does not like the fact of what the old Rachni did.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the Ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Okay. This will be, Vermeer.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
You didn't seem that interested in helping me before. Why now?
The Council agreed that Saren was dangerous, Commander. That was why we made you a Spectre. We only balked at unleashing the full force of the Citadel fleet against him.
Nobody on the Council wants to see you fail, so we contacted you with this latest information.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Yep.
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications.
Sorry.
But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important.
It's going to be Vermeer.
Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
So we won't be going to Vermeer yet. We're going to be completing Feros first next week, and then we'll do Vermeer. But for now, yeah, Vermeer. Because if we don't go to Vermeer, this Feros never happens. We need Feros. Strange transmission. Pardon me, everyone. We found 4 out of 7 Prothean data disks. What I'm going to be doing while we're not playing or not on stream, I'm going to be doing a bunch of these. So of course, League medallions, Asari writings, and Prothean artifacts. I'm going to try and get them first. I'm going to try and do these because I think these. Give me a second. Let me just check. Give me a second. UNC. Give me a second. Give me a second. So here's what works. So here's what can. Main quest / decisions. Killing or sparing fist. Feros the which is Thorian. Feros data recovery. UNC Asari diplomacy, which we've already done. Yeah, sorry, diplomacy. Tally, if you give her the data, she will instantly believe you are really who you say you are when you meet her on Freedom's Progress in ME2, yes. Rex gains family armor, allows you to token down on Vermeer without needing to use any charm or intimidate options, which of course means he survives in the game and goes on to lead Clan not in ME2. Garrus, how you deal with Dr. Salem doesn't have any direct consequences. Vermeer, Council Fate, Bring Down the Sky. We're going to be doing Bring Down the Sky before we do the certain things. Simon's the Fan. Go to bed. Fourth Estate. Sorry Consort. Dr. Michaels. UNC Hostile Takeover. There we go. Hostile Takeover. Okay, so we'll meet her, Helena Blake, in ME2 if we could do that mission. UNC Rogue VI. Reese's sister. Cerberus missions. Okay. So I'm just checking. Do these work? Sorry, I'm just checking this. Locations. Okay, do they help with anything? Okay, I don't know whether it helps or anything, but hopefully it does. So we do need all the data disk. We'll be doing that. I'm guessing Asari Writings. Give me a second, everyone. I know we're doing a lot of stuff. Easy XP. Okay, so we'll be doing them. Sorry everyone for just rambling on and also doing all this stuff. Let's go back onto my stream. So yeah, I do hope everyone has enjoyed the stream. I will be back next week on Wednesday. Let me just save the game. Let's see, how long have we been playing for now? 13 hours. We've done 13 hours. Whew, God. Damn. Give me a second. So yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. If you guys want to join us then. Hope to see you there. And as I usually say, we are many, we are strong, we are one. We are the Metal Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll speak to you guys later. And remember, we know the Reapers are coming. So let's try and find out why.